Welcome everyone. This is a 2022 welcome to all of my viewers and all of you who are signed on, subscribing, and interested in the new covenant teachings. I have two 15-minute segments I'm going to share with you as an introduction. We're going to just add a new introduction. Most of my viewers do not watch the introduction. They get right to the meat and potatoes. But this is Jeremiah. I want to give a quick introduction, two 15-minute segments, maybe three, just to give you a good introduction as to what's going on here, a little bit behind the scenes, who am I, and all of these kinds of things. What is the name of this institution, and what are the particulars? A few disclaimers or admonitions or something along those lines. And that's what we want to do, a little clarification. So some people are going to be interested in taking out the time for these clarifications. Now, America has found more time because of the COVID restrictions and so forth to be in-house and not to be, as we used to say, hit the streets. Everyone has had to slow their Mustang down a little bit here, and especially with gas prices. So people at home, sedimentary and so forth, domicile, there are going to be more people who are going to have, they're going to have more time, and that's going to be good for the Bible teacher. As you have more time to sit around your home, whether you're in America or abroad or offshore, whatever term you want to use. Offshore can mean anything, but this is Jeremiah, and this is Jeremiah Michael Pearson. You've tuned into one of his channels, as we have 4 channels now, and we're organizing and changing them, and I apologize if you get a little confused. But this is Jeremiah Michael Pearson. He is going to share a few things with you. I am going to share a few things with you pertaining to this ministry, this service to Jesus Christ, the Master, who we seek to please and who we love. Okay, that's the goal here. Now let's get started. I have everything enumerated. We'll go right through this, and I will probably have 2 segments to do this, so that you can get a good idea as what's going on. Some of you just want to enjoy the music, and you just want to sing, or you want to listen, and we are now adding words to the songs. We're not singing the songs that much anymore because of mic problems and so forth at this time. We're going to play the music for you as instrumentals, and we'll give you the words, and you can sing it with your friends or at home by yourself. There are a lot of people who are going solo now, and they're having to live like John on the island of Patmos. They're isolated and almost as if you're handicapped or you're in some sort of entrapment of some sort, where your social life can be limited. So, which is one of the main functions. And let me mention that one of the main functions that I have as a Bible teacher is for people who are handicapped, people who are in Australia, New Zealand, Christchurch, or you're on one of these mesas whereby that you have limited access to a Protestant church, okay? And that's the value of this ministry. That's the value of this music, so that people who don't have a William Penn Amish place to visit with friends and family, you can try to assimilate that as best you can. If you're like I say, if you're handicapped, you have a lot of limited access. If you're elderly and you're not getting very much help in terms of someone helping you or visiting you and so forth. If you have a computer under these circumstances, and that applies to children too, and I'm going to talk about that some more later. People who are basically abandoned and so forth, and this computer can be a good, this online where I am, the YouTube channel can be something that can be a surrogate friend or something. I don't use the word surrogate, but a replacement of a friend. And you can enjoy laughing and engaging people in this virtual, situation. And although it's not ideal, in many ways it's like when we were growing up. We had television. We had people laughing on television. We had we had certain TV programs that we could sit, and it took away our isolation. It removed it. But I just wanted to mention that as a big point here, pertaining to a lady who is under Sharia law in some place in Europe or in Asia somewhere, the Far East. Or the point is that it could be anybody. It could be someone in Japan who has a lot of strict Buddhist restrictions and so forth. You can go online now and you can escape that enclosure with all of this Bible study and the music. And we just added some romance, famous American romance music, which of course is not core Bible teaching stuff, but I added it, and we'll talk about that some more later too, because there are married people in the church and so forth. And so let's get to what I wanted to share with you specifically. Now, the first thing I wanted to share with you was that this is a 2022 welcome to all of you New Covenant viewers. And I wanted to share a few, and I'm going to take a pause, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back again, part B. Now, this is Jeremiah Michael Pearson. I have quite a few channels, 4 now. I think we're switching from 3 to 4. We had 5, but we'll fix that too. That's more work. As Paul said, a workman handling accurately all of this work in an office of God's purity ghost, to the ghost of purity, okay, and the work of the Protestant church. So let me say welcome to you. This is New Covenant. We have many channels here, New Covenant, and we'll get into that right now. I will say welcome to you in Greece, Carlos Efate, Hebrew, Shalom, our most prominent welcome, or greeting, hello. You can say hello or welcome. I will use hello as what we're saying here in terms of greetings, but welcome is about the same thing as far as I know. Bienvenue, if you're in France, bienvenue. Mon ami, mon amour. Bienvenidas, pardon me. Bienvenidas in Spanish, Wan Ying in China, Wan Ying. I have a good Chinese friend I have not heard from in a while. Dobro doslio. Croatian, Vitekta is in Czechoslovakia. Velkomen is somewhere in Norway, I think. I don't know for sure. Mali Gayang Padaktin. Filipino, welcome. Dutch, aloha. Hawaii, herzlich willkommen. I'm pretty sure that's German. We have to double check that. Tervetuloa, that's in Finland. Slagate is Hindu. Hungarian, I don't want to try to pronounce that. That is Udevozo. I think that's Udevozo. Udevozo Luca. Don't forget about that one. Then we have Benvenuta in Italian. Benvenuto. Or Benvenuta. Then we have Yokoso. I had a very good friend in college. She was a wonderful Japanese artist. Velkomen. Also Psio. Korea. Polish. Vitami. I think that's how you pronounce it. Portuguese. Benvinda. Romanian. I think is Bina Tevenita. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I'm going to try to learn how to say welcome in all of these languages. So, Dobro pa, the Russian, you Russians, I apologize. Dobro pa Jalovit. Russia's in the news recently, of course. But I am not a person who promotes war. You know, let me share something with you real briefly about this ministry. We promote peace here. If someone wants to have a war with us, for instance, like if Russia or somebody wanted to attack, we would tell them they could take everything. We don't want to have anyone get injured. You know, if I was a Ukrainian, I would say, we don't want to fight you. Just if you insist on taking the land, take the land. I don't want any of my relatives being hurt. We will try to relocate. That's my perspective as a peacemaker. Blessed are the peacemakers. Okay? You take it. The Lord said if somebody wants to take my jacket, offer them your sweater or something else also. Take it, take it, take it. Go, go. That's our attitude here amongst us Protestants who are real Protestants. I'm pretty sure, as other Protestants would agree. Afio Omai in Samoa, which is obviously a very beautiful place. I have pictures. Afio Omai. As a matter of fact, I want to add some of those pictures to my videos. As many of you know, this year's theme is beauty. We're really focusing on beautiful, as many high definition pictures of the world and scriptures and things like that right now. We're really focusing on inheriting the earth. Pastor T told me the other day that we were poor, and I told Pastor T that we are not poor. If I'm going to inherit the entire earth, that I'm not poor. I just haven't gotten my inheritance yet. I haven't been through the trust agreement yet. Let's keep going. Afiomai. Then we have Caribou in Africa, Caribou. And we have Velco Men and Velco Mean and Velco. Velco is very good. We get welcome from, I assume. And we have Yindi Tanrab for my Thailand friends. And we have Hose Guy Denise for Turkish. And we have all these other, we have Cha O Moon in Vietnamese. And of course, Kro Iso in the other Southern European regions there, which I am just not getting familiar with in saying these words. Some of these are easy. Obviously, Hebrew and shalom is our number one word. We will probably use that word throughout eternity. I don't know, because we are essentially grafted in Hebrews. That's what Christians are. Okay? We've been grafted into the Moses family of obeying the Ten Commandments and putting the Ten Commandments on our hearts and seeking to please God in the development of holy character. Okay? Let's get going. And so that's it. Obviously, French is kind of easy. A lot of people are partial to French. Bienvenue. It has a nice, wonderful sound to it. The Spanish, bienvenidas. Wan Ying is easy. And Viteta. Czechoslovakia, Dutch, welcome. Aloha is a big one for travel. Although I hear Hawaii has gotten so expensive, but Aloha is an easy one and so forth. We have some easy ones here. The African one is rather easy. So, Japanese is easy too. I like yokoso. So some of these are a little easier. Osotsuyo is not that hard for Korean. And by the way, I may not be pronouncing these right, but this is what I was told, so I apologize. This is Jeremiah. So the first segment is done. We're going to have probably 3 introduction videos, okay? We're going to stop right here. And we're going to get into what is the New Covenant channel here. Who is Jeremiah for a moment? We're going to talk about this being a non-monetized Protestant church ministry, okay? We're going to talk about a few things there that are basic. And I'll be right back with you for part 2 of Welcome to the New Covenant and the channels and the ministry here 2022. Okay, we'll be right back. Maranatha.